Good evening, Andrew. Thank you for joining us here after this important 1-0 victory away at Barwell. Andrew, it was a really scrappy game and it had a draw or a 1-0 written all over it.
Yeah, we thought that obviously Barwell, it's their new pitch. It's a great pitch. I'm really happy for Guy and the club because it'll give him a different dimension. So obviously they was really up for it today, and obviously you could see their crowd was up for it because they've had, I think, 16 away games. So we knew it was going to be difficult here in terms of it being their opening game on a new pitch and lads being buzzing to play for them. So and to be fair, I've seen them lately and they've been doing all right, but they've raised the game today and it was really good, and you've got to give credit to Barwell for being really good. It was scrappy at times, it was high energy, and we asked lads for a lot of high energy today. That's one of the things that we wanted from Tuesday night. We thought we was excellent in that department and we wanted to continue that. We could have controlled the game a little bit more in spells. I thought there was periods in the first half where we did that, and we got a foothold in them moments. But you know, it was scrappy, but we've had a lot of changes to the team recently because of injuries, so there's not been a continuity, and I think them relationships don't build up, which makes it scrappy sometimes in terms of not getting the continuity of players. But it was just great to get the win at the end because we needed that, and the energy of the group to go and get that win was important.
If you could put your finger on our lack of goals at the moment, I guess we wouldn't have a lack of goals. It must be so frustrating at the moment because it's the same players that are going out there that were scoring goals for fun before we went out the FA Cup.
Yeah. What I think it is the amount of, so if I look at Shaq McDonald, he's been out for 10 weeks. Mikey Taylor was out in pre-season and Dan was doing well, and then Mikey's come in, so he's getting that match sharpness because he had that opportunity, because Dan was scoring goals and strikers understand that. So I think what happens is that Tyrell Waite's been a consistent in the team, for example, but it's the changes that we've had because of the injuries and the continuity in terms of even the midfield, the changes we have had in there as well. So getting that continuity and that style of playing gameplay is really important in possession and out of possession, and I think that's why we was a bit sort of disjointed at times in terms of the flow of the game, but the lads' perseverance and their willingness to go in the last 10 minutes and keep going and show that energy and desire to get on the front foot, I think credit to them, and there's a great group in there, and I keep saying that it's credit to them to keep driving in that energy in a difficult or sticky patch.
Andrew, I was literally coming on to that. One great characteristic about this squad is the resilience, and it proved again today with dogged defending at the back and just kept going at the other end, and eventually we got that winner in the 90th minute.
In terms of that, like, I can't echo that enough with that group of players. One thing about that group of players in there, and I'll vouch for them, for every player in there, it's a credit to, it's a privilege actually to coach them and work with some of the people in there, because they're not just good players but they're good people, and no matter what, for Tamworth Football Club and on heart, I can say that each player in there gives 100% for the football club, no matter the situation of the game, no matter sort of if we've had a bad or sticky patch, they're giving, and they're fighting for the badge, and they're fighting for each other, and they're fighting for the management, and I'm proud to be a part of that. Even when they have them sticky patches, it's not because of they're not trying, it's not their effort, it just might be a bit of quality, or we've had a lot of injuries, it's one of them sort of like variables. But yeah, top draw from all the lads, and happy for Tyrell Waite because obviously he had over 100 games recently. He scored. He come off the bench. He didn't want to come on Tuesday and scored, and then today obviously he's got the winner today. So I'm really happy for Tyrell Waite as well, because of the 100 games and for the club, which is tremendous in itself. Same as Jazz. That says a lot about them two people to be at one club and play 100 games, and for T to score the winner today and Jazz to have a clean sheet as well. For me, that's icing on the cake for them too.
Well, it rolls on now to Tuesday evening away at Bromsgrove Sporting.
Yep.
Not an easy place to go, of course, but I'm sure really with recent results, you'll be going into it confident.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that. We lost the game to Leiston, and I showed the lads the stats from the game. And I said, do you know that we had more chances against Leiston than we did against Lowestoft? But we won 6-0 against Lowestoft. Do you know that we made more passes against Leiston than we did against Lowestoft? We had more regains. But because of the emotion of non-league sometimes, and the fans in that moment, sometimes it can make you feel that you're actually playing bad or different. We're not playing bad as such. What we've had is, like I said, about the players coming in and coming out, and them changes, it can affect it. And with the injuries that we've had, and obviously everyone can see that, the lads being out, the team in the team, and they're the factors why. So we have been playing bad. So we've got a sort of quiet confidence in there. We understand that we've got to do some things better. And when we get the opportunity to be on the training ground on a Tuesday and a Thursday and not have Saturday, Tuesday, we'll be able to iron out them things. So myself, Smudge, Tom, and the group in there, we're quietly confident about what we're doing. We know that there's improvements that can be made, but we just need that time and bodies back on the field for that to happen. But like what I will say is, in a difficult time, we've beat Spalding, we've gone and beat Leighton, and we've won today. And for me, if that's our sticky patch, then I'll take that, because that shows, like you've said before, about the character of the players and the resolve that they've got and what they do for the football club. So I can't be more proud of the boys. If they would have drawn today, I would have still been proud, because I know the variables what they've been facing recently. So I'm delighted. My daughter scored today and we won. She won in the morning, and then we've won 1-0 today. So it's a tremendous day for me and the Danilish family in the football club.
Andrew, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll catch up with you again on Tuesday. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Cheers.